Sarah had lived in Willowbrook Estates for 5 years. She loved her small corner lot, her dog, and especially her flower garden. Every spring, she spent hours planting tulips, marigolds, and petunias in a carefully designed swirl of color. It wasn't just a hobby, it was her therapy, her pride. One sunny afternoon, she came home from work to find a bright orange notice taped to her front door. HOA violation, non-compliant landscaping. $1,000 fine. Remove immediately. Her heart dropped. She stared at the garden. The same garden that won Yard of the Month last year. Confused and angry, she called the HOA office. A woman named Janine picked up. "I don't understand," Sarah said. "What exactly did I violate?" Janine replied in a flat tone. "Your flower bed extends 3 inches beyond the authorized boundary. It intrudes on the HOA's shared strip. The fine is standard. 3 inches." Sarah echoed, stunned. "You're fining me $1,000 for 3 inches of flowers?" "It's in the bylaws," Janine replied curtly. "Non-negotiable." Sarah hung up, furious. She dug up the HOA handbook. Buried in Section 7, Clause 4C, was a vague line about unauthorized permanent installations on shared property. But flowers weren't permanent. And 3 inches? Really? The next morning, she posted about it in the neighborhood group. Within an hour, comments poured in. "They fined me for leaving my garbage bins out for 10 minutes. They threatened to tow my car for parking slightly outside my driveway. Who even runs this HOA?" Turns out, nobody had seen the board president in months. The enforcement letters all came from a third-party company, contracted by the HOA, with strict orders to maximize revenue through compliance. Sarah decided to fight back. She called a town hall. At first, only a few neighbors showed up. But by the end of the week, the community center was packed. People shared horror stories, photos, letters. Outrage turned into action. They voted to audit the HOA, the company behind the fines. They had been collecting tens of thousands in the name of enforcement, but never showed receipts, never explained appeals. By the end of the month, the board voted to terminate their contract. Fines were frozen, and a committee was formed to review every violation issued in the last year. Sarah's fine, dismissed, and her flowers? Still blooming. She added a tiny wooden sign in front of them the next day. It read, "These 3 inches changed everything."